This is a meditation to connect to your spiritual team and oneness of the universe. Taking deep breaths as you settle in, nice deep breaths. Feeling yourself connected to where you are, seated or laying down. Making any adjustments to your body so that you can be as comfortable as possible. Any sensations that bother you now, adjust them so that the next bit of time, your attention can be here with your intents to connect to your spiritual team, with your intents to connect to a oneness where all is. Feeling your breath travel through your nose as you breathe in deep and expanding your tummy, even breathing down to your womb space. As you exhale, feeling yourself relax further, getting more and more comfortable. And as you're taking your deep inhales and full deep exhales, you notice that you're coming to be present in your body, in this moment, this space and time. With your mind's eye and your eyes closed, letting your breathing return if you choose to a normal rate. With your mind's eye and your eyes closed, look around your room that you're in. Take notes of how it feels where you are. You might notice the temperature of the room. You might notice the texture of the blanket on you or the clothes on your skin. You might notice that there's a sound in the background or a smell in the air. Acknowledging all of this. And that's it. Just acknowledging that you notice these sensations. And if there is a noise in the background or distant humming as you breathe, you meet these sounds with peace and allow it to fade into the background. Breathing smoothly with ease, feeling again the breath in your body as your breath clears out any stagnant energy. As you exhale, you are releasing all that is not needed from your day, your week, anything from life that's occupying your mind. Use your breath as a way to exhale. Exhale it all away. And if you'd like, you can even take your mental load, all that's on your mind. Imagine it encompassing in your mind in a bubble. Thoughts about your day, your partnerships, maybe even your children, any responsibilities that's occupying your mind. Fill it in a bubble in the mind. Any thoughts that come across, it could be relationships with family, mishaps that happened in the week, Fill the bubble with any thoughts that cross your mind now as you continue to breathe. Your breath can be deep or it can be slow, it can be whatever feels right for you. In fact, take how you're thinking about your breath and put it in that bubble. And know that with every breath you are perfect as you are, nothing to adjust or change. In this moment, you are perfect, just as you are. With the final thoughts crossing your mind into this bubble now is gotten bigger and bouncier. And this bubble starts to levitate out of your mind with all the thoughts that you filled up, all the woes from today's and yesterday's. This bubble takes it away and it starts to float into the ether above. You can watch it if you'd like, until the bubble is floating so high and so far away that it dissipates and disappears, leaving you with such peace and calm in this moment, feeling perfect as you are, nothing to adjust. Sit in this feeling for just a moment or two. Feel the peace within and around you. Peace that you've created here in your mind's eye, in your body. Maybe even having the smallest smile come to your face while feeling the peace within and around. When you're ready, I'd like you to imagine a place in nature. This place in nature can be somewhere you've been before, or it can be somewhere brand new. Something only your mind's eye could create, only your intuition could fathom. In this place in nature, look around at what you see, what you feel. Is it a different moisture to the air when you feel this place in nature? Maybe a breeze. When you look around, what do you see? Is there any water features? Waterfall, a pond, a stream? Breathe in the air of this place in nature that you find yourself in. Can you smell any flowers, plant life? What's the earth underneath your feet? Is it soft? Is it firm? Is there sand? Allow yourself to immerse all of your psychic senses into this place in nature. What do you hear in this place in nature? Is there birds? Possibly the sound of water moving and flowing? Maybe even rain. If you feel called, you can start to move around in this place in nature. You may even stay where you are as you take in all the sights, this place in your mind's eye. I'd like you to affirm that this is a safe place. This is your safe space. This is a place that you can come back to at any point in the meditation, should you feel anything that's not in alignment for your highest and greatest good. Highest and greatest good only is welcome on this journeying adventure together. As you're looking around, maybe exploring, see the bottom of a tree. It is with your intention, after seeing the bottom of this tree, that you would like to journey to talk to your spiritual team. And if you'd like to be more specific and have a guide in mind, you may go in with that intent. And if you'd like to be specific on where you travel, you can go in with that intent now. As you look at the stump of this tree, you notice that there is a hole, a burrow into the earth. And you get curious and begin to walk closer to this burrow, this hole to the inside of Mother Earth, with your intentions to talk to your spiritual team. And as you come closer to this hole, you recognize now that this burrow is more than just an animal's home. It is a vortex, a tunnel, a place in space and time for travel, for beautiful souls like your own, to do exactly what you set forth to do. Connect to your spiritual team of advisors, because you have a question to ask, guidance that you seek, comfort that you may require. And it is with this intent of questions, intent of connection to your spiritual team, that you begin to walk or crawl into this burrow, into the earth. And as soon as you enter, you recognize the energy is flowing as such, much like a wormhole in physics. And you begin to travel through this vortex, this hole into the ground that's so much more. You start to journey to another dimension, maybe even another place on Earth. And when you get to the other end of this burrow, you pop out, and there is someone waiting for you. And this someone may be human-like, or they may not. You acknowledge them with a bowed head, with all the honor and reverence in your heart. You acknowledge and give your regards to them. And you ask them, is this where I speak to my spiritual guides? And they will affirm to you yes or no. If it is a yes, you continue through into this new dimension of reality, this new place in space and time that you've been on the other end of this burrow hole. And if it is a no, you go back into the hole and continue traveling. And repeat the process as you come out the other end. You will ask a new individual that's waiting at this portal, is this where I speak to my spiritual team? And they will tell you yes or no. When you found the gatekeeper that allows you in and affirms that this is the place to talk to your spiritual team, continue to walk forth, acknowledging the new environment that you're in, taking in the sights around you, the feelings, all of your senses immerse in this new reality. You notice as you've come out of this hole, this vortex, this portal, you have a gift inside of your pocket, waiting for your spiritual team. Breathing still, nice, easy breath. You find the spiritual team that you've been looking for. It may be one person or more than one, and they embrace you so lovingly as you do the same to them. Feeling safe, you ask them, "Are you my spiritual advisor? Are you the team that I intend to meet with?" And they will tell you yes or no. If you get a yes, you continue, and if you get a no, you repeat this process of exploring this dimension that you're on until you find your spiritual team and they say, "Yes, we are your spiritual team that you are looking for." And when they affirm yes, you check in with yourself, is this for my highest and greatest good? And if that is affirmed, you continue. And if it is not, you go back to your safe space in nature. And as you found your spiritual team that's warm and loving and embracing you fully, you come to them with your questions. You ask them through telepathy. And upon asking them, you also give the gift that you've brought in your pocket as a thank you for their time, their energy exchange. And your guides begin to speak to you, to answer your questions and queries. Your guides may not speak to you in the ways that you're used to in our physical 3D world. They may send pictures to your mind's eye, a story, a feeling, a knowing. Sometimes how our spiritual team connects to us is through all of our psychic senses, and sometimes through just a couple. Your spiritual team may connect in a feeling that reminds you of a memory in your life. Allow yourself to receive the message that your spiritual team is sharing, however they share it. You may know exactly what they're saying. And as they're sharing their message, you come to a knowing that you've received everything you came here to know. You understand that whatever messages weren't crystal clear, you know that they are here in your subconscious, waiting to express itself further upon waking after this meditation. You give a hug and a thank you to your spiritual team. You begin to walk back the way you came, past any helpers that may have helped you along the way to getting your spiritual team, back to the gatekeeper of the portal. You You give them due regard and another gift that you happen to find in your pocket as a thank you for their service. And you begin to go back through the tunnel that you came, traveling through the wormhole, the vortex, back to your place in nature that's just yours. This place in nature where you feel immersed back to all your senses, feeling that connection to the world, feeling so vibrationally high in this setting, in this space that you've tuned into, this place in nature. Giving thanks for this space that you've created and knowing that you can come back to this place in nature anytime. When the moment is right, you take your attention to a beautiful place in nature that you may rest. Maybe it's a bed of moss. Maybe it's a beautiful hammock that just happens to be there. You begin to lay down in this place in nature, closing your eyes in this place in nature. And starting to feel a connection to all that is around you. Knowing just as God, the universe, has created this beautiful nature landscape, so has God created you. With every inhale and exhale, you know innately and inherently that this inhale and exhale, this breath, is intertwined with every bit of nature around you. There's no separation between you and all that is. You begin to let go of your physical form as you feel that flawless connection to Source, feeling such ease as you melt into the earth, blend with all that is, letting go of your physical form and feeling light, airy. There's nothing holding you down. Feeling as light as your breath, feeling connected to everything around you and within you, all at once. And if this is difficult, that's okay. While you're laying here in nature and breathing in and recognizing that you are connected to all that is, bring attention to the sensations in your foot, your right foot, your right leg, acknowledging any sensations, and then feeling your right leg as a whole. Tuning into your left leg now, your left foot, your left ankle, your left lower leg, tuning into your left upper leg, and finally, tuning into your entire left leg as a whole. Tuning into your abdomen, your tummy, the fronts and sides of your core, your back, tuning in to now your trunk of your body as a whole. Doing the same process with your right arm, feeling your fingers your thumb, feeling your hand, and your entire right arm. As a whole. Letting go of that attention and moving it now to your left thumb, your left fingers, your left hand, tuning into your left arm. Now as a whole. Tuning into your neck, the fronts and the sides. Tuning into your chin, your cheeks, your jaw. Tuning into how it feels behind your eyelids, your eyes, your forehead. Just acknowledging the sensations on the top of your head, your hair, the sides of your head and the back of your head. And now feeling and tuning in to your neck and your head as a whole. Rather than one specific spot, tune into your head as a whole. And as you're breathing, letting go of that observation, I'd like you to feel your entire body here in this place in nature, all at once. Feeling your body as a whole. And in a moment, when you are done feeling your body as a whole, I'd like you to let go of this intention and feel into nothingness. Instead of tuning into your body and its parts and its whole, take inspiration from Shavasana and yoga, where we withdraw from the senses, the sounds. My voice drifts deeper and farther away as you let go of the sensations and tune into all that is, that 0 point in the breath, in the body, as you're melding further into the universe, drifting into source. Start to breathe a little deeper. Inhaling a little deeper to the tummy. Maybe wiggling a toe or a finger or two. Coming back to your place on the earth where you began this meditation. Noticing once again the sounds around you. Any noises or sensations. You can even open your eyes if you feel called to. Taking deep grounding inhales down to the bottom of your tummy. Giving yourself thanks for the time that you've taken today for yourself. Connecting to your team and connecting to Source. Meditation is done.